In what was once the most affordable city on the North Shore, the cost of living has never been higher. Homeowners and renters alike are feeling the squeeze. Childcare for our youngest has become a luxury expense. Seniors are being pushed out of homes that have been in their families for generations, while their grandchildren can't even find a place to start. Lynn has long been a place where the American dream was real. You could work hard, build yourself up, and one day hope to buy a home, raise a family, and earn an honest retirement. Now, if you earn enough to buy, you're looking elsewhere. If you rent month to month, you're living under constant threat of being pushed out. Our future is slipping away unless we're willing to fight for it. That's why I'm running for City Council at large. We can push for universal pre-K to ease the burden on working parents. We can expand the senior tax abatement to be more generous and more inclusive of who qualifies. We can staff a full-time housing advocate in City Hall to defend tenants' rights, connect homeowners to Mass Save, and give everyone a chance to stay in their home. We can do all that while getting the basics right. I've knocked on over 1,000 doors, and I've heard you. The roads are bad, construction is choking downtown, you want safe streets, snow cleared, trash picked up. You deserve city services you can rely on. I believe we can build a Lynn that works for all of us. I'm Jean Michael Fana, and I'm asking for your vote for City Council at Large, for a Lynn we can all afford.
My name is Brian LaPierre, and I am honored and privileged to serve as one of your 4 Councilor at Large representatives on the Lynn City Council. Lynn means everything to me. I've spent my life working to make it a better place. Born and raised in Lynn, son of Caroline, a now retired Hood School secretary, and my father, Peter, a Vietnam veteran, both of whom have also spent their lives here in Lynn. I spent years teaching in the Lynn Public Schools, where I also met my wife, Kelly, who's an English language arts department head at Pickering Middle School, and the daughter of 2 more longtime Lynners. We have 2 terrific sons who proudly attend the Lynn Public Schools. I am invested in my city and involved in my community. I've donated much needed financial support to countless Lynn organizations over the years, and I will continue to support these worthwhile youth and civic organizations as they continue to highlight the strong work needed in our community right now. I'm running once again to build on the momentum we have in the city right now, offering now an experienced voice of leadership on the council. I have a unique perspective on the important issues facing our city right now. I continue to focus on listening and learning from residents from across our city. I pride myself on hands-on, first-class constituent service. And in 2025, Lynn is now positioning itself as a beacon of the North Shore. Roadway improvements from state and federal dollars, a brand new harbor park where the general public can enjoy recreation, nature walks, concerts, and family time with stunning views. Our small businesses continue to flourish with top-notch Lynn Auditorium stars like Diana Ross, Engelbert Humperdinck, and Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, all coming to town this fall. Our seniors continue to shine at an expanded senior center, keeping them busy with activities, socializing, and field trips. It is a warm and engaging place where our elders can gather and have fun. Our parks and playgrounds across the city have experienced a facelift with new play equipment and in some places play surfaces. We continue to try to find solutions to help with our housing shortages and skyrocketing rents through various state and federal programs. I am a strong believer in responsible development in our city, as illustrated by the largest single private investment of almost $500 million. The South Harbor Development Project includes affordable housing units, an apprenticeship program, and a preference for Lynners to be on that job. This Lynnway project, expected to break ground this fall, is a game changer for our city and joins so many other new projects, like the recently opened Lynn Economic Opportunity Early Childhood Center on Broad Street, and the new Gregg House on Western Ave about to break ground, and capital projects across the city like the Lynn Boys and Girls Club, to name a few. Lynn is on the move, and I'm pleased to be a very small part of its recent success. My priorities for this election are simple: return calls, listen, learn, and lead from you. Working with colleagues and continuing to make Lynn a better place to live, work, and raise your families. As we are now in the strongest financial position since I came on the council in 2016, it is remarkable the budget strides we have now made under Mayor Nicholson and working closely with him to be able to do the things that really matters to Lynners. I am proud to have supported the City of Lynn's historic birthday, 175 years of age, with the resurrection of our fountain on the Lynn Common coming back to life. We have also made our workforce more diverse among our police, fire, city hall, library staff. We now boast approximately 31% of our municipal workers as identifying as people of color. That's up from 11% from 2018. Our work is not done, and I still have the passion and the energy to serve our great city in this capacity. I want to see over the next 2 years more smart growth from private investment on our Lynnway and in our downtown, building upon the momentum of the Lynn Ferry as we finally see the completion of the MBTA garage renovations. We have a renewed commitment to electrify our rails and expand the MBTA Blue Line to Lynn. I'm so pleased to report to you now that a new Pickering Middle School is on track to open its doors in 2027 and will continue to come up with creative solutions to tackle our growing student populations, making any available space a top priority for our schools. We are also renovating various fire stations across the city to help restore some modernness and improve working conditions for our dedicated firefighters. We can accomplish much as a city if we remain committed and work as a team. I respectfully ask for one of your 4 votes for Councilor At-Large on Tuesday, September 2nd, and again on Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. Thanks to you listening today and to Lynn Community Television for their election 2025 coverage and for allowing me this platform to speak to all of you. Thank you.
Hello, Lynn residents. My name is Nicole McLean, and I'm running for re-election to continue my work as your Councilor at Large in the City of Lynn. I'm running because I believe Lynn deserves leadership that is accessible, accountable, and action-oriented. I'm a veteran, a neighbor, and a lifelong advocate. That's not just a tagline, it's who I am. As a veteran, I've served our country and know what it means to fight for what's right, with discipline, with purpose, and with heart. As your neighbor, I know the challenges we're facing here in Lynn, from housing and public safety to economic opportunity and youth engagement. I'm not looking at these issues from the outside. I live them with you. I walk the same streets, shop in the same stores, and my family attends the same schools. And as an advocate, I've spent my life standing up for the people who are too often left out of the conversation. Whether it's championing equity, encouraging our youth, helping small businesses, answering the call of the community or the call of Lynn residents, I show up. I speak out, and I get to work. But I can't do this alone. I need you. I need your vote on September 2nd in the preliminary election and again on November 4th in the general election. Mark those dates down. Tell your family, tell your neighbors, bring a friend to the polls. I also need your support. Every dollar donated, every hour volunteered, every social media share helps fuel this grassroots campaign. You can donate, sign up to volunteer, and learn more about my vision for Lynn by visiting my website, NicoleForLynn.com. And let's stay connected. Follow and share my campaign on Instagram at Nicole, at Councilwoman McLean, and on Facebook at In for Lynn. This race isn't just about me, it's about us. It's about building a Lynn where every voice is heard, every neighborhood is valued, and every resident can thrive. Let's come together to shape a city that works for us all. Thank you, and I hope I can count on your vote, your voice, and your support. Let's win this together.
Good evening. First, I would like to thank LCTV for making this video. My name is Hong Net, and it has been a great honor to represent you as a councilor at large and serve the city I love for the past 14 years. I have seen so many amazing people from all walks of life come together to make Lynn a safe and prosperous city for everyone. Together, we have accomplished many great things for Lynn. We have built a new Marshall Middle School, a new senior center, and we are building a new Pickering Middle School, a new stormwater pump station in West Lynn, the new McManus Park, the Harbor Park on the waterfront, as well as we're expanding our roads, just to name a few. During my terms as councilor at large, I have been able to help grow the city economy and strengthen local businesses. I help to tackle tough policy and budgeting decisions for the benefit of all our residents. I worked with the YMCA, the city and state officials to bring a new YMCA building to Lynn. I create the Lynn's Human Rights Commission and worked with Elections Office to relocate voting stations throughout the city to make it more convenient for our voters. I brought small businesses to Lynn, such as restaurants, healthcare facilities, and adult day healthcare centers. Most importantly, I help balance our city's budget. I will continue to advocate for every available dollar for the safety of our residents and the men and women of our police and fire departments. I strongly believe that without public safety, there will be no businesses. I remain committed to working with everyone for the continued revitalization of our city. I am running for re-election as your city councilor at large because I am committed to working with you all to ensure that all voices are included as we move together toward a common vision for Lynn. And together, we can create Lynn for the future. I humbly ask for allowing me to continue working on your behalf on projects that aim at building a more inclusive city. I respectfully ask for your vote on September 2nd and again on November 4th. Thank you very much.